It has to feel in resonance. So we're going to come back to this message right now because I think that it's very relevant. And so as we're becoming more and more in touch with the fact that we can have whatever we want, we can live whatever life that we want. Come over there, please. We have to realize that the guiding light to that timeline is through trusting yourself, trusting your intuition, trusting your guides, trusting the knowing that is available to you. And if we continue to deny ourselves what we're feeling because the mind says that it looks good, then we're going to create a life that is not meant for us. You'll learn what you need to learn in that timeline, but if you truly want to be in this human experience and feel fulfilled and get what you really want and be in a place of true happiness, not just okay, not just where things are okay, things look good, but you have that feeling like something else is meant for you. If you want true happiness, true fulfillment, then you have to be able to trust yourself. Your body and your nervous system know when something is meant for you, and they know equally when something is not meant for you. And the conditioning lies around telling us, oh, it might be too loud down at our creek spot. We'll go up here. Oh, look, come on. We'll go in the water after. Come here. Come here. Let's go. We have the ability to know. The compass is within us. The signs, the signals, maybe you're in a relationship and your body keeps getting sick, or you keep getting UTIs, or you keep getting things happening in your body, and you don't realize that it's your body telling you that it's a relationship, that it's not meant for you. Or likewise with a job or a place that you're living, and you're meant to feel really good. You're meant to be glowing and thriving, and people will pick it up from you. You'll be walking around, you'll walk in a grocery store. Arlo, come here. Not yet. Come here. No lifeguard on duty. Come here. And so that's why as well it's really important to focus on nervous system regulation, because also with the society that many of us live in, the world that many of us live in, the things that we've been through, we experience nervous system dysregulation where our body isn't quite sure what's safe or isn't safe anymore. And so we just have to remind it what it feels like to be safe. And in that process of reminding your body what it feels like to be safe, you start to regulate. And then that's where the magic happens. That's where you're able to start to feel into everything. And whenever you don't feel good, you don't feel completely lit up, or like, you're starting to sense something. We know when we get a gut feeling that something bad's going to happen, or we get a gut feeling or intuition about someone or something, that, that is the truth. You hear a car coming? Come. That's the truth for you and your journey. And I'm going to start this in 2 seconds. Okay, we're back. And so it takes being honest with yourself too. When I was in a relationship for nearly 4 years, there was a part of me, Arlo, still watching you. I'm still watching you. Come over here. Let's go. There was a part of me that knew that that wasn't meant for me anymore. But the mind was telling me, no, like, you have this nice place that you guys live in. This is secure. Everyone else says you guys are perfect together. You're good teammates. You got through chronic illness together. You got through the pandemic together. Like, this is where you're meant to be. And it didn't make sense, really. I mean, in ways it did make sense, but it didn't fully make sense why I was feeling that way. But that was enough to feel that way. It meant that there was a whole new timeline for me where I did feel in alignment, where I did feel excited about life, where I got to live what I wanted to live in. We talked about traveling the world together and doing van life together and getting a doodle together. Arlo is an Aussie doodle. But it never was happening because that wasn't his timeline. That's not what he was choosing, and not what he was soul aligned and being guided to truly want. He wanted it kind of because I wanted it. And so by going separate ways, I was able to create this life for myself where I feel soul aligned. I feel like I'm doing my life's work. And whenever I get in a situation or meet certain people or start to collaborate in a certain way with people or companies, that when it doesn't feel right, even though it looks good, the promises are good, the offers are good, the whatever, it looks good. If it doesn't feel completely exciting, but right, if it doesn't feel completely right, then I'm in a place where now I'm trusting myself enough to just stop it where it is and say, actually, I'm not really feeling this anymore, and just leaving it at that. And that's enough. You don't have to explain to people. You don't owe anyone or anything an explanation, really, unless you feel like you want to give that to them. But no is enough. No thank you is enough. Or I'm not feeling it, or it doesn't feel in alignment. I don't feel in resonance with this. Whatever you feel comfortable saying, but allow that to be your experience and journey if that feels right, because that will guide you to what's really meant for you. And what a beautiful experience that is, to have that trust with yourself, your mind, body, and spirit, to really have that experience with your body, to allow it to send you signals, because your body is the vessel that experiences this earth. Your soul is what knows, it's what has all the answers, and your mind is what gets to choose. It's what has a accessibility to free will. And so when you can use or honor all three equally, then you can have a very divinely led human experience. And then you get to go back to the ethers, choose what other planets you want to go to, maybe you come back to Earth, whatever it is, whatever you feel to be true, whatever you know to be true, that gets to be it. But why not optimize your experience here on Earth by truly trusting what you're feeling? Pretty simple, but it takes some rewiring in order to actually let that be your experience. So, if you like this message, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you are new here. Say hello to Arlo if you want to leave a comment and you don't know what to say. If you want to sign up for any of my programs, I have 21 days to rewire your mind. Might be another car coming from the road that never has cars coming. 21 days to rewire your mind, 21 days to know your divine guidance. I have one-on-one opportunities, and you can also donate to saving the 4 horses that I'm raising money for the farm that I'm living on right now. There was a car coming. And so we are, I think, at 1,500, a little over 1,500 now out of the 10,000 that we need to rescue those 4 horses, plus Ladybug. If we can put an offer for all of the horses, we are pretty positive that we will be able to get all of the horses. Ladybug is the first horse that I ran a fundraiser for. We raised over 4,500 out of 3,000, and so we're waiting to hear back from that offer. She's pregnant, which is a surprise. I mean, we were trying, but we didn't think that it was successful because it hadn't been for 5 cycles. It was the original agreement to buy her time on the farm, and so she's pregnant with a baby named Chaos, and that horse will be my horse, and she is going to be 50% my horse as well, but will live out her life happily on this farm for the rest of her life, where she gets to eat grass and be a rebel and do all the things that we love her for. So Arlo and I are going to go swim in the creek here, maybe do a little skinny dip, because it's Italy and no one cares. And I'll see you in tomorrow's video. Thank you for being here. I really, really appreciate you. I appreciate this community, and I love doing this and being in this timeline with you. So I will see you tomorrow. Say bye. Bye.